What you saw yesterday in Nyamira and Kisii is really what Kenyans are up for. This is what entices Kenyans. This is what brings forth the Kenyan voter to feel good and make a person their candidate based on how well they are received in their home places, based on how huge the crowds are, based on how well the hype is, based on how it's reported. And Dr. Fred Matiang'i knows this really well. He was the interior CS for a couple of years, and he really understands this. And if he's going to continue on that trajectory, and the people of his region, his home place in Kisii and Nyamira, the Gusii community, is going to embrace him in that spirit, he is really going to be a force to reckon in 2027. And if we overlook this and think that we are looking for the perfect candidate, we are looking for a person of integrity, we are looking for someone who has a good track record, it's really going to be disadvantageous, especially to most of the youth. And you look at how these politicians ignore the Gen Z card. They might talk about Gen Zs in one place or the other, but really it's not a big concern for them because they understand that all this online activism, all this advocacy, all this pushing for a candidate like Maraga and Omtata is not going to bear fruit in the long run. They really know that, and they know that it's a passing cloud. That's what they regard it to be. But in one or two occasions, you might hear them acknowledge the enormity or the significance of the Gen Zs, but really they do not see it as a threat. And this is because they understand how politics in this country is done. They understand how politics at the end is played. And this is what I've maintained over the past few weeks. If we do not look for a strategy to join in these camps and dismantle them from inside and find a way that we can get into these legislative offices, look for a way to get into these governance offices, and by ourselves bring change, it's going to be a back and forth game, and we're going to be at the same place in the next 5 years. We're going to be back on the streets fighting a bad finance bill, fighting bad leadership, because we did not engage when it mattered most. And if we do not see this and we just ignore it, I think we're going to regret later.